the most fresh water on any other planet in our solar system. More fresh water.
Where's
I don't know.
That's the next planet after Mars. Ceres.
Really?
Ceres.
How big is it?
It's about maybe 2/3 smaller than Mars. And guess
It's a
what?
dwarf planet, so they don't. It falls in orbit between Mars and Jupiter near the middle of the asteroid belt.
When they flew by it, about.
You heard about this, bro? I didn't know this.
Someone tried to tell me.
Okay.
Oh man, hey, me pitiful. Gucci boy, shit a picture.
Let's take off. Welcome everybody to the stream. You can catch me on live if you go to my videos. GETMILLS. Don't forget, hit that noti bell and subscribe.
Hey, you got a baby on the way.
Let's jump in.
Wouldn't even let her heal first.
Don't forget that like button.
I don't know what to do about this, bro. I never took that shit into consideration.
I'm sick of this. They paid me to kill the bed up here talking all this shit. That's why I don't feel the better, because if it wasn't for them niggas, come up with this shit. He basically showed us how to build a bed. That's why the fans be mad at him.
That niggas is on his ass, man. Niggas come back on that block, niggas gonna dead that man.
You ain't even got a call.
I'ma slap the shit out you.
You choke every battle, though. Because that's something that the new boys do. A dirty nigga man clean. Show him how to shit. I guess I gotta teach y'all about some more processes.
Okay.
Welcome to Myth and Mythologies, where legends come alive and ancient tales collide with the modern. In today's epic saga, we bring you a
So we're going from my builds 1, 2, and 3. Let's go to 1.
Imagine a world where mighty Hercules,
The first build.
stands toe-to-toe with
Got the gecko. The frost gecko.
Two beings, each of legendary, face off in battle to shape the foundations. Join us as we delve into this extraordinary tale, exploring the depths of what we Will Hercules' divine heritage and power and skill be enough to taste the raw beauty? Or will the function of Hercules' rage be too much, even for the sun of Zeus? Prepare yourself for Hercules versus the Hulk, and the story of business,
The snapper.
the unexpected turns of
Number 2 build.
The world stood at the brink of chaos. The air crackled with a strange energy, one that both mortals and gods could feel. An ancient prophecy whispered through the winds, one that foretold the battle between two unparalleled forces, a battle that would shake the very foundations of Earth and Olympus alike. Zeus, sensing the disturbance, summoned Hercules to the mountain.
What up, bro?
My son, he said, his voice heavy.
You on?
A force unlike any.
You on?
It is a creature of immense power.
Okay, I'm on the stream right now.
If
Okay. Chime in. I'll see you in a little bit.
You must stop it. Hercules, ever the dutiful son, bowed his head. I will do as you command, father. Who is this creature?
The third build.
Zeus' eyes flashed a mixture of concern. So, it is known as the Hulk. In another realm, far from the divine heights of Olympus, Bruce Banner found himself in a desolate landscape, battling his inner demons. The Hulk was not just a transformation, it was a curse, a living nightmare that Banner could never escape. Every day was a struggle to keep the beast within him at bay. But today was different. Today, the Hulk sensed something, a challenge, a threat, or perhaps a kindred spirit. Whatever it was, it triggered a surge of anger within him, an anger that Banner could not control. The transformation was swift. Banner's muscles expanded, his skin turned green, and his mind was consumed by the primal force that was the Hulk.
Go to the fourth build.
Its voice echoed across dimensions. It was called to battle, a challenge to anyone or anything that dared to stand in its way. Hercules descended from Olympus, his muscular frame gleaming with the divine light of the gods. Clad in his lion-skin cloak, carrying his golden mace, and armed with the confidence of 1,000 victories, he stepped into the mortal world. The air was thick with tension as he arrived in a small, isolated village at the edge of civilization.
The fifth build.
The villagers, sensing something terrible was about to unfold,
Arriving.
leaving the streets eerily.
And if you forgot, don't forget to hit the like button.
Deserted streets, his senses sharp, his every step echoing with the promise of protection. In the distance, a massive figure loomed. The Hulk, towering and menacing, was a force of nature, his muscles rippling with barely contained fury. He was a creature of pure instinct, driven by rage, and as
To the fifth build.
locked on Hercules, it was clear that battle was inevitable.
This is still in progress.
And the Hulk faced each other in an open field. The earth trembled beneath their feet, as if even the world itself feared once again. Hercules tightened his grip on his mace, his eyes narrowing as he assessed his opponent. The Hulk roared, a sound that seemed to shake the heavens. Without warning, he charged, the ground splitting beneath him as he closed the distance between them in a matter of seconds. Hercules, ever the warrior, sidestepped the initial assault and brought his mace down with all his might.
Yes.
The impact was catastrophic. The ground exploded beneath the force of Hercules' blow, sending shockwaves. But the Hulk was no mere mortal. He was a force of nature. He absorbed the blow that was smothered. His rage only.
The Monkey King itself.
What followed was a battle for the ages. Hercules and the Hulk exchanged blows that could shatter mountains, each strike a testament to their incredible power. Hercules fought with the precision and skill of a seasoned warrior. His years of training and countless battles evident in every move. The Hulk, on the other hand, fought with raw, unbridled fury, his strength increasing with every moment. For hours they fought, neither willing to back down, neither able to gain ground. The world around them seemed to crumble under the force of anger. Trees were uprooted, mountains shattered, and the very sky seemed to darken with the fury of the conflict. As the battle raged on, it became clear that Hercules was facing a challenge unlike any he had ever faced. The Hulk's strength was limitless, given by an anger that seemed to have no limit. But Hercules was not one to give up easily. He was the son of Zeus, the hero of legends. He would not be defeated. In a moment of clarity, Hercules realized that his strength alone would not be enough. He knew the outthink. Using his agility and experience, Hercules began to change his strategy. He lured the Hulk into traps, using the environment to advantage, trying to tear down the great behemoth. But the Hulk was relentless. No matter how many times Hercules struck, no matter how many traps he set, the Hulk kept coming, his rage fueling his every move. It was a battle of wills, and neither was willing to concede. As the battle reached its climax, the gods of Olympus watched with growing concern. They had never seen Hercules pushed to his limits like this. Zeus, in particular, was troubled. He had sent his son to defeat this creature, but now he feared that even Hercules might not be enough. In desperation, Zeus considered intervening directly, but the fates, ever watchful, warned him against it. This battle is not just a test of strength, they said. It is a test of character, of will, on what it means to be a hero. Let it play out, for the outcome will shape the future of both gods and men. Reluctantly, Zeus agreed. He watched as Hercules and the Hulk continued their battle, knowing that the fate of the world hung in the balance. The battle had taken its toll on both warriors. Hercules, his body battered and bruised, stood panting, his golden mace heavy in his hand. The Hulk, though still seething with rage, was also showing signs of exhaustion, but neither was willing to give up. With a final, primal will, the Hulk charged once more, his fist became the force of 1,000 soldiers. Hercules met him head on, summoning a blast of strength. The impact of the clash sent shockwaves through the air, creating greater. collapsing at a standstill. The world held its breath as the two titans around them, their strength. And then, with a mighty heat, Hercules managed to lift the Hulk off his feet, slamming him to the ground. The ground shattered beneath the Hulk's weight. For the first time in battle, the great behemoth seemed to falter. Hercules, sensing victory, pressed his advantage. He raised his mace for a final strike, intending to end the battle once and for all. But as he looked down at the Hulk, something stopped him. He saw the pain and rage in the creature's eyes, saw the struggle within him, the struggle of a man trying to control the beast. Hercules hesitated, realizing that the Hulk was not his enemy, but rather a kindred spirit, a warrior trapped by circumstances beyond his control. Lowering his mace, Hercules stepped back, offering the Hulk an hand. This battle doesn't have to end in death, he said. We are both warriors, both bound by forces we cannot control. Let us end this fight before we lose ourselves. The Hulk, still made in death, stared at Hercules for a moment. The rage in his eyes slowly turned to pain, replaced by something else. Understanding, perhaps, respect, to love. The Hulk took Hercules' hand and allowed himself to be blessed. The battle was over, but its effect was far. The world had witnessed the clash of two titans. Both had a first change. Hercules, who had always relied on his strength to overcome challenges, had learned the value of action and understood. The Hulk would always be moved by rage and found a moment to trust. However, as they stood together, the gods of Olympus watched them. Zeus, in particular, was proud of his son. You have done well, Hercules, he said. You have shown that true strength lies not just in power, but in wisdom and strength. Hercules nodded, understanding myself. Thank you, Father. Recognize the Hulk is a warrior of his own. He is respect. The Hulk, still in his transformed state, looked up at the sky, sensing the presence of the gods. He didn't fully understand what had just happened, but he knew that something had changed. He felt a sense of calm, a rare feeling for him, and he realized that perhaps he didn't have to be ruled by his anger. With a final nod of respect, Hercules and the Hulk parted ways. Hercules returned to Olympus, his mission complete, while the Hulk, slowly transforming back into Bruce Banner, wandered off into the wilderness, seeking the peace that had eluded him for so long.
This is a good story.
Remember when I said I'd show a cactus my uvula before I go out into the ocean? Yeah, it was a tough cactus. I went swimming with sharks to see them in person and instead almost saw Steve Irwin. Shout out to the GOAT. That aside, I'm gonna make you like sharks in this video, but before things get better, first you gotta get worse. So thalassophobic's warning, here's the part where it hurts. Honest question, has there ever been a horror movie about jellyfish? It's not like Poseidon didn't flush a metric You're looking at, unironically, one of the worst sights in nature, a jellyfish bloom. It's a problem for many reasons. One, it's basically a bath bomb from Shaitan, but also because it's one of the last sights the ocean gives before it hits the point of no return. When a part of Neptune's neighborhood falls apart and can't support the animals in it, the last step usually involves getting gentrified by jellyfish, since the same conditions that are unlivable for most are usually where Satan's shopping bags thrive. And don't think because you're on land you're safe. Not only have these blooms caused legit power outs, but about half of the oxygen on Earth comes from the same phytoplankton these blooms eat. So why am I talking about jellyfish in a video that was supposed to be about sharks? Well, if you're scared of one, you should probably thank the other. Sharks are the ocean equalizer, keeping other animals in line for their spot at the top of the food web. don't nearly as high as the balloon of ants. Basically, sharks eat the big fish that would eat the little fish that would eat the jellyfish polyps. The ocean is a Jenga tower, and sharks are the one block that can bring it all down. Now, it's not as simple as I just made it sound, where no sharks automatically means more ocean acne, but you really don't realize how fast the sea would fold without sharks. That is until you realize what their actual day looks like. Sharks aren't just the equalizer, they're the cleanup crew, mostly going around picking off the dead and dying. You won't see them chasing around small fry that probably aren't even worth it. The same way you probably wouldn't drive 45 minutes for a bag of chips. I hope. It's why, if you want to check your ego, swim in a shiver of sharks and watch how hard you get ignored like J-Lo in the Bronx. I was surrounded by Galapagos sharks, and the closest I got to becoming a hashtag was the ocean slamming me against the bars like I owed it something. It was like an MMA cage match with Mother Nature that got way too personal. I wonder why. But yeah, the sharks could not care less about me. They really do treat you like an NPC. I did learn that because sharks can detect electromagnetic fields, if you stick a GoPro deep enough, you can say you spooked a shark. Just know, that was the most action I got that day. If more people realize how often they get snubbed by sharks even when they're right under us, you'd realize why you're statistically more likely to get flattened by a vending machine, KO'd by a coconut, or even past tense while putting socks on, then get mugged by a shark. It usually takes bad RNG or a super adopting the silhouette of a seal. But why are sharks so scary, actually? It sounds easy, it's a prehistoric predatory steroid guppy with permateeth, but honestly, I think it's deeper than that. Sharks, snakes, and spiders. These are the arguably three most feared animals on Earth, and it's likely because we're hardwired to be afraid of them. Snakes are legless, cold-blooded reptiles, and even monkeys will throw stones at. On the other end, spiders have too many eyes, too many legs, and show up too many times in people's business to ever get good faces. Meanwhile, sharks might just represent the fear of the unknown. The ocean is an endless, uncaring void that can wipe you out in seconds with nothing you can do about it. And projection's a hell of a drug since that unsettling fear often gets put on the apex predators of that void. But that's the problem right there. You hear sharks and instantly think of another Jaws movie. So maybe you should see the sharks that don't make the big screen. This is a zebra shark. It's a cinnamon rollover fish that is somehow less of a threat than the trauma donkey it's named after. The zebra shark is the beginning of sharks getting the sea dog allegations, and arguably the most dangerous thing about them is their front face. If nature wanted me to take the thresher shark seriously, they shouldn't have given them such an unserious pair of eyes. It does not matter what the situation is, threshers will always look like they really need an adult. Now they do kill prey by delivering soul-evading slaps with their tail, but look at him. He's just a baby. I'm sure there's a lot of cool stuff about the salmon shark, but honestly, all I can think of is that they're the baby Looney Tunes G-rated version of great whites. The epaulet is a shark with no regard for the laws of nature, using special fins to literally walk on land. And when sharks wake up with student loans, taxes, and only 2 weeks vacation, it's all going to get traced back to him. This is a spinner shark, and even though it's hunting, I can't not laugh at how unserious this is. The nervous shark is literally named after how terrified they are of anything human. And whale sharks are unbelievably wholesome for a plus-size fish with teeth in its eyes. Speaking of whale sharks, you got other plus-size filter feeders like the basking shark. They're about 30 feet long, the second biggest shark, and they're really only a threat to your mental health. Especially since a lot of plesiosaur panic can get traced back to a dead basking. Then there's the megamouth shark, which honestly probably would be scary if you didn't know it's also a giant krill-eating pushover that lives in the forgotten corners of the ocean. Then you got the sharks you forget are sharks. Imagine you're at the shore and someone screams shark. Whole time they're pressed over a capsule bubblegum, a type of carpet shark that takes the name literally by living its life as a homicidal rug. You have the smallest shark in the world, the lantern shark. There's the sawfish shark. Oh, really? Okay, well, apparently it's not actually a shark. It's already related to a shark. But don't worry, because this is an actual saw shark, because you know the riddle. At this point, it's conducive to the same traits as convergent evolution. And you can't forget nurse sharks being so unproblematic and curious around people. Scientists called it the Labrador of the sea. And I'm glad they did, because now we get to go down the rabbit hole of sharks being dogs and cats at the same time. The port beagle is a shark named after a porpoise and a beagle. Yeah, I don't get it either, but we'll get back to that. Dogfish were named after fishermen apparently watched them chase smaller prey in packs, like dogs. Some dogfish are also cat sharks, and they got their name from the vertical feline-coated eyes. Like the small spotted cat shark is also at the same time called the lesser spotted dogfish. Google says there's over 150 species of cat sharks, including the chain cat shark, or chain dogfish, which of course their biggest flex is that
for watching. Tune in for more great builds.
That's right.
Don't forget to like, stream, and hit that noti bell.
Go. Which one's going to be?
Let's see. Okay. This is gonna look good. Phone ringing. Hondo.
Hey, Corey.
Yeah.